We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. The A's find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
First pitch, 637.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, they've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 10.
So here's Yuli Gurriel, and as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little. And says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. The 1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run, but settles for the triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Pinder takes his lead at third with one away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Sean Murphy, and their runners at the corners now. From the stretch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
The 0-1 delivery. Down the this will get foul for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted out towards straight. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Striding in for Oakland, Marcus Semien, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Urquidy is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Here it comes, 1-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Garrett Stubbs. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch coming. Here it is. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-2. Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. Chapman has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Next up for the Astros, George Springer. Lifetime in this matchup. He has a 3 for 12 line. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, ball one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. And there's one down now.
The second baseman, Sheldon.
Digging in, Sheldon Noisy. He homered back in Wednesday's game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got a ball, one strike.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Standing in, Matt Olson. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Another look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he'll dive back in. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Ground ball foul down the left side. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Tony.
Now the A's designated hitter, Tony Kemp. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Ready with the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Here comes the 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
If he's able to locate that two-seamer down at the knees, he's going to get a ton of swing and miss and a ton of ground balls today.
Whoa, that's it down.
Outside, 2-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
So here's Josh Reddick, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. No one out with a runner at second. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 0-1 delivery.
Oh, that's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one. They trail this one 1-0.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Number 22.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Laureano brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2.
That's ball two.
Count remains 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Piscotty. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. And that misses, ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, catcher, John Murphy.
Stepping up to the plate, Sean Murphy picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
High in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. The A's strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve. First offering on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ready on 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Another 1-2 delivery.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Garrett Stubbs. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
2-0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the A's 1 and the Astros nothing. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hot shot to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Springer is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Striding into the box, Sheldon Noisy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking. A's are gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Correa is retired, and there's 1 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 3rd best in the AL in that department. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in George Springer. First offering on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. And he fouls this one off. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Into the box, Michael Brantley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Matt Olson. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. And there's ball 2 now. turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pinder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the ever-versatile Chad Pinder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Roy. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Sean Murphy, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. The way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Rogelio Armenteros trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Armenteros.
Into the box, Marcus Semien, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Looking to minimize the damage here.
I got 2 on the count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Hit high and deep to right center. Reddick giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the A's 3 and the Astros nothing. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-2 one more time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Now the 2-0 home.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Bregman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
First and second here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotty's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. No movement on base. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball four, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. Liner in there for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Garrett Stubbs. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. Hit on the ground to third. Chapman has it cleanly. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready for another shot now. Matt Chapman. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
So striding forward now, Sheldon Noisy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Fastball well outside.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tony Kemp. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Now a throw over, and the runner back. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Piscotty is there, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pinder comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here it comes, 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Still 1-2. Now the pitch. Misses, ball 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Chris Stavinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Stavinsky.
So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ramon Laureano. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.